Hey everyone, Golden Ninja 3000 here again. Today I'm back with some really exciting news. Brick Clicker has confirmed that set number 71039 is going to be Series 2 of Marvel Studios minifigures. These should still hopefully be $5 each. And I'm guessing it's going to be like, the typical minifigure lineup nowadays where you get 12 per series. This will release in September 2023 and it will be the first CMF series to come in cardboard boxes instead of plastic bags. So that is like kind of a big change. We knew that LEGO was testing those ideas out, and I'm not surprised to see that roll out. I know a lot of people are upset. Honestly, I think it's kind of stupid to be complaining about it because it is important that LEGO goes sustainable and stop wasting so much plastic because their product is already made of plastic. It's not like they can change that. So of course they should be doing stuff like putting minifigures in boxes. And so right off the bat, I want to say if you're concerned about the change to a box, buy one of the 6-pack boxes that LEGO makes. I'm hopeful that they'll still be doing it with like the cardboard box CMF packets instead of the bags. But if you buy a 6-pack box off of lego.com, it's the same price as buying 6 individual packs, and you're guaranteed 6 unique figures per box. You are guaranteed no duplicates within that one box. And from what I've seen, because I've bought a lot of them over the last couple of years, distributions can vary a little bit. So, if you've seen my opening videos, you'll kind of see like what I mean by that. But basically, if you're lucky, you should be able to get an entire series from just buying 2 or 3 of those 6-pack boxes. So this isn't the end of the world. It will make it a lot harder to feel for individual minifigures, but you can buy a 6-pack box, and if you don't want 6 packs, you can always just look on Bricklink for the figures that you want. And also, before we really get into this, I want to apologize if there's any background noise because it is already New Year's in India right now. So there might be like fireworks and dogs barking in the background. But the other thing I want to talk about is I'm assuming that this is going to be another Disney Plus minifigure series. I'd be okay with that because LEGO's not making sets for like 90% of the Marvel Disney Plus shows. I think they should change that. I really think that LEGO should be making at least like one $10 to like $20 set for each series. But clearly they don't want to, and I understand that decision. But that's why I'm glad that they're making a Series 2 of Marvel Studios minifigures. So let's talk about the lineup that I think we'll be seeing. Because these, like, if this series comes out in September 2023, I'm hopeful that it would cover the 2022 and 2023 shows. But Series 1 only covered the first, 4 shows. It didn't even cover Hawkeye, even though, the series came out just, 2 months before Hawkeye did. And in 2023, we do have a ton of Disney Plus series. We have What If Season 2. We have Loki Season 2. We have Secret Invasion. We've got Ironheart. We've got Echo. Echo has been delayed a little bit, but it should still come out in 2023. We might get, the animated X-Men 97 show. And then Agatha Coven of Chaos is either going to be, late 2023 or early 2024. So that's a lot of stuff for LEGO to cover. Clearly, major figures are going to be missing from this series no matter what. So this is the lineup that I think that we're going to see that to me, to me, this is what I think LEGO would do if they're covering 2022 and 2023. So I think that we'll get 2 Hawkeyes. We'll get Clint Barton and Kate Bishop, both from the Hawkeye show, of course, because LEGO just didn't make them in the first series, which I think was a little bit of a mistake. Then I think we'll also see 2 figures for Moon Knight. I think that we'll see Moon Knight himself and Mr. Knight as well. Mr. Knight I don't think is as needed as Moon Knight, and the Moon Knight suit is a lot more interesting than the Mr. Knight suit. So, again, Mr. Knight isn't a total necessity for LEGO. I just think that they would do him. Then I really hope that we get Miss Marvel. She is the only figure that I need from this CMF series. I think that she has the best costume in the MCU, hands down. It's just incredible. Obviously, I'm Indian, so I like seeing a brown superhero. And also the suit that she's wearing in the Marvels, based on set pictures, it's kind of ugly, especially compared to her standard suit that she wore in her TV show. So she's the only figure that I desperately need to see from this series. She's the only one that I think is a must-have. Then we've got She-Hulk. I also think that getting a She-Hulk minifigure would be really, really good. And then I think LEGO would not miss an opportunity to make Daredevil. He is such a popular character. She-Hulk was a more comedic tone, so there's no kind of maturity concerns with that. And I think that he would sell very well. So I totally think that LEGO would put him in this series. Again, if they're doing 2022 shows. Then I think Lego could do Werewolf by Night. Personally, it's another one that I'd be okay with skipping because I thought the special was, it was fine. It just wasn't really my thing. But if Lego wants to make a character from every single Disney Plus show or special, I think that they would do Werewolf by Night. And then I've got Captain Carter from What If Season 2, because Marvel seems to be pushing Captain Carter really, really hard. I'm assuming she's just going to wear her stealth suit in Season 2, which Lego already made a minifigure of. So, again, this is one that I think is a little bit more up in the air, but she would represent What If Season 2. Then I think we would see Nick Fury from Secret Invasion. We would see Loki from Loki Season 2. And then I think, of course, we would see Ironheart, because the Ironheart TV show, I think that is like a major slam dunk for Lego. Lego loves their Iron Man minifigures and related characters. They made 2 amazing Ironheart minifigures for the Wakanda Forever sets. And honestly, if any Disney Plus series was going to get a set other than What If and the Guardians Holiday Special, I think it would be Ironheart, because she's coming off of the success of Wakanda Forever, and like I said, Lego loves their Iron Man related characters. So I think that we could see a set for that series, and I really, really hope that that's the case. This next list is another suggestion of what I think Lego could do, this time leaning a little bit more towards what I personally would like to see. Again, with 12 minifigures, I think that we would see both Hawkeyes, we would see Moon Knight and Mr. Knight, I think we would see Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, and Daredevil, but the last 4 is where I changed things up a little bit. I put Echo in there instead of Werewolf by Night because, again, she is getting her own show. She would work as like a Hawkeye figure, she would work with Daredevil, and of course she works because of her own series. So I think that she would be a good figure for Lego to make. She's also a Native American character, and Lego does not have much like Native American representation in sets. And I think that she would make a cool figure, and I think it would be really exciting to get a minifigure of her. Then I've got still Nick Fury and Ironheart. And also the thing about Ironheart, I feel like with a CMF budget, Lego could make such a drop-dead gorgeous Ironheart minifigure that even if they do make a set for her series, and when I say make a set, I'm saying literally make a $15 to $20 set with 2 minifigures, a good Ironheart figure, and then the villain of the show, the Hood. But like a CMF budget Ironheart would just be so freaking amazing. Like I want it so badly. And then I've put Agatha Harkness, because Agatha Coven of Chaos is hands down the thing I am most excited for in 2023 from Marvel, if it's even coming in 2023. But I think it's very unlikely that Lego would make her. I think it's stupid that Lego skipped out on her for WandaVision, like in the first CMF series, because she should have been there instead of Monica, in my opinion. But the thing about Agatha is that, again, look at Series 1. We didn't get any Hawkeye minifigures, even though Hawkeye was coming out 2 months after Series 1. So I don't think that Lego would look ahead to Agatha and make her. I think that they would focus their time on finishing 2022 and what has already come out by this point in 2023. And then, just for fun, I also made a wish list if this was a 16 minifigure series like we used to get, because I really think that Lego needs to be doing more. Like, it's great that we're getting Series 2, don't get me wrong, but I truly feel like Lego should be giving us 1 Marvel Studios minifigure series per year. With the amount of stuff in the MCU, plus how well the first one appears to have sold, I think that we should be getting 1 Marvel series a year, 1 generic series a year, and then 1 other kind of licensed series a year. But obviously I'm biased because I'm a Marvel fan. So out of these 16 minifigures, Hawkeyes and the Moon Knight figures are the same, but I have added 1 Moon Knight figure, Scarlet Scarab. That was Layla's superhero alter ego. That would make a beautiful minifigure. And I really like the golden armor Wonder Woman that Lego did, and like that wing piece would work perfectly for this character, so that would be a great addition if we had 16 minifigures. Then for What If, I've got 1 minifigure from Season 1 and 1 minifigure from Season 2. I didn't mention this earlier, but the What If figures took up way too much space in Season 1. 5 out of 12 minifigures, in Series 1. 5 out of the 12 minifigures were What If related. And they were great minifigures, but that's too much for like a non-canon thing, which is why in my my first suggestion of what Lego should do, that's why the only What If figure I had was Captain Carter, because honestly, I think that Lego should skip What If Season 2. But also, I feel like they should skip Loki Season 2. I don't care about Loki, like, as a character at all. Like, I thought his show was okay. I thought it was good. Not great. I don't like it as much as other people. But I thought it was good. Not because of him, though. He was the worst part of it by far. Everything else around him was way more interesting. And also, he would be such a boring minifigure. He would be so freaking boring. I don't need another minifigure of Loki in some like generic suit. Like this series one minifigure was nice, but he's literally just wearing like a suit and the same shirt in season 2. So I don't need another minifigure of that. But I think Lego would make a minifigure of him because the Loki show was so popular. But anyway, that's off on a little bit of a tangent. The only two What If minifigures I actually care about personally would be Infinity Ultron, because that is an amazing figure design. That, like, a character design. That is just drop dead gorgeous. And as a CMF series minifigure from Lego, that would be amazing. Like, I can't believe that 5 out of 12 minifigures in series 1 were What If related and we didn't get Infinity Ultron. That's just a joke. And then I want Scarlet Witch, because What If Season 2 is the only place that she's showing up in 2023. Scarlet Witch is my favorite MCU character, and I just want a minifigure of her. You know, she will be wearing a crown in Season 2, like we saw it in the leaked trailer from Comic-Con, and I've heard she's in multiple episodes of Season 2, so I would like a minifigure of her. But yeah, that is total wishful thinking, and I know that. Then I've got Echo and Nick Fury again, but I also put Talos on this list because the first Talos minifigure was a little bit mediocre. Like, that headpiece they used for him was really just not great. So I'd like to, again, see him done with a CMF budget. And I like getting 2 figures per series. I like it when they have, you know, like someone to kind of partner up with. And Secret Invasion is all about Nick Fury and Talos, so I think it would be great to get both of them in this CMF series, you know, if we had the space for it. And then I've still got Agatha Harkness on the list, but I've also got 2 Ironheart minifigures because she is going to get suits 3 through 5 in her series. We've already seen leaked images of one of the suits. And again, like I said, Ironheart with a CMF budget would just be gorgeous. So I would love to get Ironheart Mark III and Ironheart Mark V. But again, I know that that's total wishful thinking. And I mean, like, this list isn't complete wishful thinking, because if it was, I would probably like take off the Hawkeyes. Like I could go a lot further on what like only I would like to see, but I think that this would be a well-balanced series if Lego were to do a 16 minifigure one, because it covers stuff from 2022, it covers stuff from 2023, it gives you a lot of popular characters. Like, even if Scarlet Witch isn't a huge player in What If Season 2, she's still a really popular figure that would move merchandise. But yeah, I'm really excited for this series. Like, I'm really, really excited that we got a season 2 kind of confirmed. Of course, it's all still a rumor at this point. Maybe it won't even happen. But Brick Clicker is fairly reliable, and I mean, a Marvel Series 2 just makes sense. So I'm super excited for this. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Lego does. Let me know which minifigures you guys are most excited to see in the comments below, and let me know which Disney Plus show you're most excited for, which Marvel Disney Plus show you're most excited for in 2023. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys in more videos soon. Bye for now.